Hey everyone, it's me Dan, and in this video I want to talk about the concept I'm calling deep nutrition. Now, have you ever thought about the fact that just because something isn't on that little chart on the back of a food label that says what your daily recommended percentage is, that maybe it's still important for you? Maybe just because something isn't known or well studied yet doesn't mean it's not real, doesn't mean it's not important. Take, for example, some of the compounds found in ginseng, ginsenosides. They absolutely have a powerful and well-established effect on the human physiology, yet it's not discussed as a required nutrient. Now, maybe it's not required, but it's hard to deny that the human body functions much better when it actually has compounds like that in it. And I think that what I'm calling deep nutrition are these other elements that maybe aren't known or aren't studied, or maybe are studied but just simply aren't on food labels or aren't part of the daily recommended allowances or values for different nutrients. And I feel like those deep nutritional elements are what really are the key to why herbs are effective. Consider if you were living out in nature, that you'd be eating a wide variety of plants and animals, and insects too, and fungi as well. Right? You'd be pretty much eating whatever you could, anything that is edible, and you'd be exposed to a much wider array of nutrients, of different chemicals that will interact with your body in a different way. In our modern diet, we don't have those things. We have really a very narrow range of things we're getting. And that has a big impact on our health, in my opinion. That's why consuming things like herbs have such a profound effect on us, because it's replenishing these parts of our physiology that we should be nourishing, but because of our modern food system, we don't have access to. So it's not that they're, these magical elements that somehow, defy the laws of nature. Actually, it's just nutrients that aren't known and aren't studied. Deep nutrition, as I'm calling it. To give you another example, when growing plants, there's a certain emphasis on nitrogen, phosphorus, and magnesium? I know it's NPK, so nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, that's it. And so those three elements do grow plants that outwardly appear to look very good, right? They look very strong and sturdy, but of course they're missing all of those other elements that would be found in any natural landscape, right? There's a difference between growing well on the surface and having sort of a nice appearance from a distance, right? From the outside, from the distance. But when you really hone in and look at the fine qualities of things, you'll see that there's an emptiness to plants that are grown with just those three elements. Ultimately, a way to summarize this principle, or to broaden its scope as well, is that nature includes a wide range of things. That means your body is used to interfacing and interacting with a wide range of elements. So our culture has sort of condensed and honed in on just a tiny fraction of things, when really you'll feel much better when you start interfacing with all that nature has to offer. So hopefully you find that beneficial for your pursuits, and let us know how you're able to apply that concept in your life in the comments below. And we'll see you later. Bye.